Pre-engraved.
In that case, we'll use the camera microphone. It might be a little loud. I did a 5-hour live night before last. This one lasted the whole 5 hours, and I had it plugged up. Now it's won't act out for some reason. Could be the receiver. Anyway, you should be able to hear me now. How y'all doing tonight? Guess I'll start all over. Got some Etsy orders for some pocket knives. I get these knives with these olive wood handles, and I'll engrave a little lineman design in there that I put together in light burn. And then the blade, I'll put line life on the tip. And I usually put their name on the beveled blade, but the last 3 orders I've gotten, they have not requested customization. So we're just going to stick with the generic line life for now. And in the background, I'm 3D printing some light boxes. I got one hanging on the wall back there I did earlier today. Got my logo all spinning around and flashing. Snapmaker prints these out really fast, and it's not wasting none of the filament that the bamboo would be wasting on these color changes. It still prints a purge tower, but it's not doing filament purges and dumping it out the back of the machine. Anyway, that's probably gonna get loud on this camera microphone when I fire up this laser. Let's see how loud it gets. Fiber laser. There's the knife sitting on the laser. We need to make sure we got it in focus. Perfect. Must have done a knife last time on this laser. You got to make sure your laser's in focus or it won't do anything. Right. Get the light burn pulled up here. Fiber. Yes and yes. There we go. This time we don't have to do a name. All I'm doing is a line life. Get on my settings. Preset for the fiber. I'm running this sucker at 2,000 millimeters a second, 20 kilohertz frequency, 200 nanoseconds on the Q pulse, and I'm running a 0.025 millimeter line interval. 0.025 millimeters between each line. Which actually equals 1,016 lines per inch. It's got a red dot laser to line it up. It really don't show up on camera. The red dot doesn't. You only get one pair of eyes. Keep them safe. And lasers will burn your eyes right out of your head. I do run that. Got a crosshatch on there, so I run 2 passes of that crosshatch. And that's pretty much what we're doing today, just sitting here knocking out these knives. I'll do all the blades first, and I'll take it over to diode laser to do the handle. Fiber laser can engrave metal, but it really can't do anything to wood. Diode laser is best for wood, and my CO2 laser is best for clear acrylic. Best not to tear these boxes up. I sell a good many of these cloth knives. 3 pesos per click. I'll flip those settings again. Yeah, it is 3 passes, running on a 45-degree angle, auto rotating at a 23-degree angle increment. I like to rotate on an odd number. That way the laser's not taking the same path over and over and over, causing lines in the metal. I'm just rotating it. All the lines take care of themselves. That's a Milwaukee tower light. It's an M12 tower light. I've got a webcam taped to it. I can plug it up, but most of the time I just use that for a tripod. So what are y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing anything in the shop, or it's already almost 10 o'clock? Three people watching me try to open a package without cutting myself again. Empty. And a few hat patches. Is that leather hat patches? You've seen where they use acrylic for hat patches? I haven't done one of those yet. I make the blades. Close it up. I'll get all these engraved on the tips of the blade and the handle. Then all I'll have to do is put a name on them later if they decide they want a custom engraving done. I've done some cheap leatherette patches I found on Amazon. I've got some of the Long Star double-sided adhesive. You just doing the patches, or you pressing them too? Safely. Don't hit a bunch of bumps. Don't hit a bunch of big bumps. Some of the cheaper ones, the cheaper leatherette patches, I was having trouble with them turning black. I didn't have it too hot, and pressing them that long, but it's got a cheap press too. I got one of those Beaver 5-in-1 t-shirt, hat, plate, mug, all kind of presses. That'll do. I think I've got a couple of t-shirts. I ended up outsourcing t-shirts. T-shirts, I'll do drop shipping from Printful. That's who does my Jack and Shop ball caps that I have on eBay, and t-shirts that I have on eBay. I had a printer over here, one of those Eco Tank printers. I was going to do sublimation. If I got steady orders for it, it'd be okay, but trying to keep up with the sublimation, keeping it clean was a headache. I'd make me a jig for this. Wouldn't have to keep taking my glasses off. But you definitely cannot see that red dot when you're wearing your glasses. It's not even showing up on camera. I just ordered a bunch more pocket knives. They should be here tomorrow. I go through these knives. I got a bunch of different styles. I got this style on there too, but nobody buys these for some reason. Amazon. Get my pocket, well, both of these styles I get from Amazon. This is what I messed up on. A little fishing. I could have made that a little bit darker. A little fish on the hook and the handle, and I really messed the name up. That was the first one of this style, so you never know how a piece of metal is going to act under the laser until you get it under the laser. That's why if a customer brings me a bunch of products to engrave, I make sure I tell them there's a certain percentage for mess ups. I need one for testing, and then there's a certain percentage for mess ups. Six, 8, and 9. Well, that was 9 pocket knives. Laser. Alright, now my diode laser is set up a little janky, so y'all don't make fun of my diode laser. I'm getting ready to tear it apart and building a complete enclosure for it. So right now I got one of those cheap zip up baggies for an enclosure. Almost. I turn this fiber laser off. We'll go over to the diode laser and start doing the handles. See, that's a different file, different profile, different laser. And a different light burn, obviously. This is light burn 2.0. Yeah. My diode profile is on light burn 2.1, which is still in pre-release. It's not a released version yet. There we go. And that's what I'll be putting in the handle. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna turn the fiber. I got from the diode on. I use Home Assistant. I've got a server back behind me, big server rack. I got a rack mount server, a bunch of VMs, and Home Assistant. I got it running in a container, and it controls a lot of my lights in the shop. For my water pump, the living room lights, got the bedroom fan, all kind of stuff on here. All of my lasers are on a separate switch. I've got a lot of these Zigbee smart plugs into the wall, and they connect to this Home Assistant. And in this, I have a power strip, one power strip for the CO2 laser, and I flip that on, and it'll turn my CO2 laser, the water chiller, the exhaust, and the air assist. It turns all of them on at one time. Same thing with the diode and the fiber. It turns the laser and the exhaust fans on. It's dark in the diode. Let's see if we get this set up. Grab a piece of 3mm plywood I use just to keep from rocking back and forth. And these little things that comes on the bottom of your labor heads, they just get in my way, so I just took that off. I found a knife in there, I didn't know I had. Ooh. So just the laser. Using my little homemade laser jig. And we'll frame that up using the rubber band after we connect the laser and home it. Like I said, this is a temporary setup. That's why I'm having to do all this by hand, lining it up. I hit that damn USB plug every time. Yeah, that camera stuck. I'm gonna keep that slightly out of frame because this is gonna get pretty bright on the handle. Image field. I'm running my diode laser at 100% power all the time, no matter what. And I'll just adjust the speed to get my settings dialed in. And then for these olive wood handles, I'm using 175 millimeters a second at 0.1 millimeter line interval. On them leather patches, I tried all kinds of stuff to start out with. I'd get the big rolls of leather from Amazon, and I'd cut my own little designs out and whatnot. Then I have to use that contact cement for leather. Anyway. Every time I put a new piece of material on here in my bed, my honeycomb moves. When I get my enclosure built, I'll fix all that. Alright, y'all watch your eyeballs. Pointed directly at the lasers. It's gonna get bright. Put your laser glasses on. Yeah, the last ones I got was pre-adhesive and pre-stitched. And the stitching all the way already around it. Those are the cheap ones though that kept turning black on me for some reason when I was trying to press them on. These glasses are only good for the fiber laser. I need these glasses for the diode. Snap maker running in the background. Greg, you ain't gonna believe it. We caught up with that fella the other night. He no longer has a job. We went ahead and sent a rollback out that night to pick that pickup truck up. The one that was doing 103 in the back roads. He was late for orientation. Just got hired on a plate. He already had a pickup truck. That's something I couldn't understand. frame this one up. Oh, yeah. In the wrong hole. The belt clip on that one's different. Yes, sir. On the spot. Didn't even make it to his destination. I guess you'll have that. USB cord on this one sticks straight up out of the control board on the front of the laser. I bump it every time. It's a little loose. I need to fix that. But for the price point of this laser, I don't have very many complaints. It's a 40-watt, $600 laser. I need a foot pedal for my dough laser like I got on the fiber laser. Okay. F1 Ultra. All of mine are cheap. The my CO2 is a big red and black Chinese model. I've had it for about 7 years. It's a 60-watt CO2, and we're still running the same glass tube. I'm still running the same mirrors. I'm still using the same lens. I just keep it clean, I guess, because it's still working great. But that's the big red. That was before Monport was a thing, but Monport started taking these lasers from China, and they'd go through them and make sure everything was right, and then they would sell them. Well, I got mine before they started doing that. The fiber laser, I bought it as a 30-watt Rakis, and I was kind of not happy with the performance. It wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, so I tore it apart and I put a 100-watt JPT source in it. So now it's a 100-watt JPT source, and it's still using the same lenses that came with the 30-watt. And I've got a Elgu 22-watt Delta out in the shop. That's a diode laser open frame. And then I got this Laser Tree 40-watt open frame. Forgot what I was doing. Got the run in my mouth. And once I get the enclosure built for this thing, I won't have to slide that honeycomb around no more. I'll have it locked down in place. In the shop and in session. How you doing? What's going on? All right. See the light box I made hanging on the wall back there? I'm printing another one, but it's got a different logo on it. That's what the Snapmaker is printing right now. This thing pointing in the right direction. There. Three more knives. I printed that one today, actually, when I was at work. It took about 4 hours to print on the Snapmaker. It don't matter how many colors you want to put into it. Twice as fast as it would have been on the bamboo. Miss Ellen, how are you doing? Guess what I got, Miss Ellen? I was on Andy Bird's live today, and I won Kyle Ely's course for the AI workflow. Yep, I won the drawing, so I'm up to the second module and pretty deep into the second module. He's finally starting to talk about some stuff. We'll see. My laser's way over there, so I don't have to worry about my glasses until I get over there. I think I was the last one to put the hashtag Andy Bird Bills in too. And I ended up winning it. The new light box I'm printing looks like this right here. That's a good problem to have, Miss Ellen. It keeps you out of trouble. And there's the last pocket knife. Get it framed up. And I'll have to give me some a little cup of water and my magic eraser and wipe them all down real good. You still find trouble? Well, that's not good if you keep yourself busy. You're still in trouble. I'm Wanda. That's right, Wanda. The laser's done. It's home. We'll go ahead and scoop the gantry to the back. And then I'll cut it off. I need half as loud. These are my melamine foam pads. All my magic erasers. I got these on Temu. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that one go. There it is. All right. Done with light burn for the time being. Done with the diode. Turn the diode cam off. I'll take just a little bit of water. And that right there will just clean right off. Got the blade engraved, got the handle engraved. Just gotta go through here and keep wetting the sponge because you'll get that black stuff all over it, and then it'll just start smearing. Dip it a few times, it comes right out. Get these right here. It looks like they didn't get very dark. Get that little bit of water on it. Get that little residue off the edges. They come out looking good. Don't spill no water on your keyboards. This handle's a little darker, but they're pretty decent little knives. I think people like this pattern out there. Almost looks like carbon fiber, but of course it's not. I do get these pocket knives for $9 and I sell them for $35. I had a guy at work tell me, "You're going to sell me this $9 pocket knife for $35? I said, "Buddy, if you bring me your pocket knife to engrave it, I'm going to charge you $40. He didn't have anything to say after that. For custom engraving, I see some other people do these exact pocket knives, and they got on Etsy, but they only engrave the handle. They do not engrave the blade, and they do not do custom names. So I get a lot of sales because of that. Pack these back up. We'll be done with our pocket knives. I think I want to start running off some business cards. I've had 3 people today wanting business cards, and I ran out. Got too many rabbit holes to jump in. Yeah, it's just a cheap version of the magic eraser. It works on everything. Everything. And I got that big old bag. Cheaper than you get a little box from anywhere else. Some cheap things are worth buying. Sometimes it's better to spend more money. It's like this printer right here. I'm glad I bought this printer. Where's my home assistant? There you are. I got the Ender 3 over there. I got 2 Ender 3s over there. And I got that bamboo X1C. X1C, of course, can do multiple colors, but it's going to waste a lot of filament. This, I don't know why, the bamboo's got one print head. This one's got 4 print heads. It has to stay hot all the time. Plus, it's got a bigger build plate, but it uses less power. So, plus, it don't use up as much filament. So it's a whole lot cheaper to run, and it's a cheaper machine. I paid $1,500 for this bamboo with the AMS. This is $8.99 and don't need an AMS. Getting my knives packed back up here, stuck back in these boxes. I was using the same setting on my fiber laser to engrave my logo in this box. They just come out white, just engraving the top layer off. I might have to start doing that again. Just a little extra touch. The yellow glasses. You know what? I actually need to look at them glasses, to be honest with you. These glasses here, I paid about $50 for them. Free mascot. You can see right here, oh, wrong lens. Yeah, this side. You can see on this lens, if you can see that, it's actually marked with the wavelength of the laser that these will block. So these are no good for the diode laser. These are good for the fiber laser. No, I'm sorry, they are good for the diode laser. 190 through 450 through 800 nanometers. The diode laser is about 450 nanometers. So this is good for the diode laser. And 1100 on up to OD6 is for the fiber laser. So these are good for the diode laser. I'm sorry. Now let's look at the yellow ones. What did I do with them? Nope, they're not on my head. Well, I guess I'll have to check them later. What the crud I did with them. I can be sitting right here and lose something more than anybody I know. Y'all see them? Oh, there they are under the boxes. There. 190 to 490 nanometers. OD4. Yeah. So Laser Tree actually gave us these. Usually, the laser, the like glasses you get with a laser, especially if it's a cheaper laser, they'll just be green lenses, and they won't have a rating grid on them. I would not trust those glasses. You can put those glasses under the laser, and you can see it burning material through the lens, so it's not blocking anything. I'd rather have it, and it needs to have the rating on there for you to trust it. My fiber laser came with a pair of green glasses that I threw in the garbage. The CO2, of course, didn't come with glasses because it's got the carbonate, got the polycarb shield on top of it. You don't just trust in the color for your laser safety. Make sure it's got the rating on the lens for the particular laser that you have. Fiber laser is 1064. The diode is 480, and CO2 is way on the upper. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have to look it up. And you might see me running around the shop sometimes with lasers going and not wearing any glasses. Don't do that. All it would take is one stray glance to hit your eye right. Even if it doesn't hit you dead on, you don't know how much damage, how many little pinholes are drilling in your vision until it's too late. I'm a moderator in the Laser Everything Discord server, and there's a fellow over there that talked about he was running his fiber laser. He didn't have his glasses on, and he heard an audible pop inside of his eyeball, and that was it. He couldn't see no more. He's missing an eye. You don't get the two. No, not this time. It wasn't on my head. I have done that. All right. Oh, I got to box that one up because it's got to go out. Go ahead and print me a shipping label real fast. So this individual will get notification that their package is on the way. They still have not responded to my question about custom engraving, so we're getting it without a custom engraving. The envelope is 6 inches by 4 inches by 2 inches. 2 inches, not 20. Whew. It's going to cost me $10.40 to ship this to New York. Review, purchase, and print. Get the envelope. Well, I done made the sticker now. I'm out of them small envelopes, so I'm going to use the next size up. Done. Close my Etsy. Back to StreamYard. Good night, Miss Ellen. We'll talk to you later. I usually get a little smaller envelopes than this, but I'll just fold it over real so it's real small. Put my shipping label on there. I get this label paper free from UPS. They'll send you free shipping material. So this is sticker paper. So you can print a shipping label, 2 per page. Well, I don't use it for shipping labels because I've got a thermal printer. So what I'll do is I'll take those and I'll just fill it full of my logos. Take the scissors and cut one out. And stick to the back of the package. And it's ready to go. That just slid right up under my deep recliner. All right. That's in the outbound box. Yeah, these are the thicker cards. Great. Thought I answered that. See my logo in the background back there flashing? That light box. I'm printing another one with a different logo right now. Oh, OBS, where you at? That would be the fiber cam. Why do you keep getting stuck? You're not on the fiber laser anymore. There you go. So that's a light box. It's done printing the logo. I was printing these walls up here. Of course, the words are upside down because it's printing face down. So when you peel it up, inside these walls here, I'll tape some LED strips, or you got double-sided peel and stick LED strips, and then it'll just look like my logo back here on the wall. Except this is just going to be white. Through the lightning bolt, I was thinking about maybe having some flicker LEDs, so they flicker once in a while, and the rest of it just be solid white. There. You can see my logo on the wall back here. That's what it's going to be. So that's what's in the snap maker. And there goes the IV stand again. All right, I'm gonna run off some business cards real quick. Just a few. I ain't got but a few. This is all I got right here. These are the heavy cards too. 0.8 millimeter thick cards. So if I can't find my business cards now, right click workspace, hover over Windows. Our library's already open. Cards. What do I call it? Cards, business cards, cards. That's the old one. I need to put this on fiber laser too. It definitely ain't that big. I never calibrated my lens to the work area because I've got multiple lenses and you'd have to create a new profile for each lens. So I just use the red dot to line this up and scale it down till it matches the material. It's just as quick doing it that way versus trying to calibrate the lens size. Home Assistant, turn my fiber on. I had these jig bars set up for slate coasters. With my business card selected, hit P on the keyboard and that will center it up. Frame it. Be right there. So I'll use these two. Use these holes here for my jig bar. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm not going to work in the morning, so I'm not going in until late. Getting this all lined up. I haven't even focused it yet. Way on down. 70.269 meters. 269 millimeters. There. Looks good there. And the settings I'm running on this thing. Well, that ain't right. I never run my fiber laser at 100% power. I'm going to start off at 40%. 2,000 millimeters a second. We're going to go to 200 kilohertz on the frequency, and we're going to leave it at 200 nanoseconds on the Q pulse. And we're going to go from, we're going to make it 0.254 millimeter line interval. We're going to do a single pass. We're not using flood fill. Let's see what that looks like. Well, we throw the camera down. I am wearing my glasses now because this laser is right beside me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the words on the light box are supposed to be backwards because it's printing face down. Oh, the one on the wall is backwards. I know my camera would be backwards then. I thought I had that right. The snap maker was printing these boxes in about 4 hours. Crud. I got a freaking outline in that engrave. I thought that was a tool path. I didn't do a tool path. Oh well. What do you think about it having an outline? Oh well. Definitely not what I was expecting. What you want, what you're expecting, what turns out best ain't always the same thing. Definitely not going to let that go to waste because of the outline, though, because these cards are a little more pricey. Got a foot pedal down here. It should be using. Printer's running. Lasers are running. It goes pretty good, Mr. Mike. We're just getting a few things done up in the shop. Just finished engraving a bunch of pocket knives. I'm doffing off some business cards real quick. Oh, StreamYard. Yeah, that cameras are backwards. You're not supposed to be able to read that word properly. It's supposed to be backwards. Make sure you always got business cards on you. Good thing to make up. I like these heavy business cards, these 0.8 millimeters. You throw them down on the table, it makes an impression. You take one of these in with some of your samples to these restaurants and stuff. Get your B2B going that way. give them some free samples of something and lay your business card down. Plus, with these metal business cards, I tell everybody this will protect your credit cards from being scammed. I've got a card scanner, so I tested that. Yeah, these will prevent your card from being scanned. So just another something for people to hang on to your cards and they won't throw them away. Hang on 1 second. Let me look this up real fast. Bring up OBS, diode cam, fiber cam. This right here is the camera I'm using. This is one. This sets on top of my monitor, and this is actually the one you're hearing right now because this is the microphone I'm using too. There's two microphones in it. It's the OBS Bot Tiny 2 Lite. It's a 4K camera. It's got gestures. Pays me any attention. There we go. Hold my hand up in an L, and it'll track me all over the room. So it'll follow you, or you can just control it with the in software. It's supposed to zoom in, but it ain't going. It just took it out of tracking mode. That's the one I'm using for the PTZ. I've got a camera over there. It's $2,000. This one right here is better. And these are just old cheapo webcams. Little cheapo webcam on a little tripod. Here's the fiber laser. Stand up. The OBS Bot has a Windows only program that allows you to control the gimbal, and it has presets. Click that button, I'll go look at my 3D printers. Click that button, it'll come back and look at me. I had it adjusted the other day because I was back here behind this table. So I need to refresh my position. Just click the arrow beside me and update PTZ. Now it'll come right back to the same spot. There. There's all kind of stuff in there too. Change your ISO, your shutter speed. It's got all kind of doodads in there. Background replacement. It's got all kind of stuff in there. But that's the camera I'm using. Yeah, I know. Windows only. Well, I mean, you can control it in OBS too. it's not as smooth, I guess, because all the motion controls are on the slide bar versus having a gimbal. But you know, I've got two computers that run Windows, one attached to my CNC and this one because I've got to have Lightburn. The newest Lightburn won't work on Linux anymore. On my old Arch Linux laptops, I've still got Lightburn 1.7.08. That was the last version of Lightburn that worked on Linux. Fusion 360 and Vectric VCard. So I need Windows for those. Unfortunately, is what it is. Yeah, I would much rather be on Arch Linux. And when I'm upstairs, I am. And when anywhere else, I am. And I'll remote into this computer to do all my design work. I'll have to get some more cards. Hey. Do what? Somebody upstairs is ready to go to bed. Acting like it's late or something. It's just 11 o'clock. And my home assistant, one of my controls got set up as the light in the stairwell back there. And usually I'll turn it red when I'm streaming. I don't have it red right now. So she didn't know I was streaming. I'm going to replace it with one of those light boxes that says on the air. I have been streaming for an hour and a half anyway. Three more cards to do. Got 10 pocket knives engraved. One of them packed up, ready to go to the mailbox. Got a light box almost done. I'll have to stream myself tomorrow cutting the grass with the remote control lawnmower. Still got 2 watching anyway. Well, just knock the camera out of the way. Last card. All right, that's all my cards. Will last me for a little while. Tomorrow I might engrave the back of them. I usually put the YouTube QR code on the back. That home assistant, shut the laser off. Close home assistant. Put the laser off. Take my glasses off now. Power laser. Turn that camera off. Oh, not the camera diode laser. Yeah, turn that camera off. This is Maker World. It's a app from Maker Lab. This is a lightbox maker in Maker Lab. It's an app from Bamboo Labs. You can come in here and make up 30 light boxes. And I don't know if y'all know who that is. It's the Mountaineer, App State Mountaineer. I got a couple different light boxes I've done in here. You can do them yourself in Fusion 360. It's really easy to put these things together. But with this app, at least it automatically sends the color data with it. You don't have to color it once you get it into your slicer. All right. Discard. Great. Stop sharing the screen. It's still got a little way to go. Oh yeah, we're not gonna wait on this. This is a Snap Maker Orca. So it's telling me I still got an hour and a half to go. It's only halfway done. It's working on the back. It wouldn't hurt if I sped it up. Oh well. Can't remember where I found that. I found a setting on the control panel of the Snapmaker yesterday where you could speed the print up just like you can on the Bamboo. I can't remember where I found it. Oh, yeah, I can show you. Let me get this out of the way. I'll bring it up over here. I'm going to go to Amazon real quick, and I'll share the screen. That's already in my previous search results. Come on. There's the screen. Share the screen. Get my big head out of the way. Matter of fact, FiberCam and OBS bot. This is the webcam that you're looking at me with. OBS bot Tiny 2 Lite AI powered 4K. It is USB. It's just a regular webcam. It just happens to have PTZ, pan tilt zoom. It is USB-C. It is 4K or 1080. I think I paid 130, so this one's 118. But this is the exact camera that I have. It sits on top of my monitor. All right. And as far as the other ones, got this little guy on a tripod. It's just a little cheap webcam. And this I set usually inside the diode laser, or sometimes I'll set it up over here at the fiber laser. I've got another one. This part is taped to my tower light. Runway. Just taped to a tower light right here. That's a Milwaukee tower light. This OBS bot. Let me share my screen again. This OBS bot has this little software. It is Windows only software, but you can grab it and spin it around, or you can enable AI and it'll follow you around. And it's good and smooth. You see some people that's got these PTZ cams and they're real jerky, and I don't like watching those. This one is real smooth. Until it stops following you. If it'll pay attention to you, there it goes. There's a little, when it's following you, there's a little blue light in the top corner. And when you hold your hand up like that, that light will turn green and let you know it's not following you anymore. And then you can use your presets. And it's got background replacement. It's got all kinds of stuff in there in this app. But that's the cameras that I use. I got a $600 camera right here that I used to use. My Canon M50. I used to use this one. It's still a good camera. Got another PTZ camera out in the building. It's a Logitech Rally Bar. That's another expensive camera. That's not something most people's going to buy. M50 is a good camera. It kind of irritates me that it's got the shut-off timer in it. We'll only record for so long. What is it, 30 minutes? It'll only record 30 minutes at a time. But if you're using it as a webcam, you don't have to worry about that. I explained to me one time why they had done that. All right, I see. This thing says an hour and 45 minutes to go, and I'm not about to sit here and wait on it. So we're going to go to bed and let that sucker run. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me a little while I was working in the shop. I'll come back and see what we're doing next time. Y'all have a good one.